I welcome you all to Messiah Revelation Ministry. We're an end-time ministry. I did a video on the prophecies regarding the scattered of the children of Judah. The children of Judah were scattered to all the four corners of the earth. And I did a video on the scattered of the children of Judah. Today, my video has shifted. The focus of my message is shifting to the nation that scattered the children of Judah. Are there prophecies awaiting that nation that scattered the children of Judah? And for us to answer the question, I draw your attention to the promise that Elohim gave Abraham regarding the scattering of his children, the seed of Abraham, and the judgment that is coming to the nation that scattered the children of Jacob. So let's go to Genesis chapter 15, verse 14. Genesis 15, verse 14. Also that nation whom they shall serve. Here the Lord is talking about the nation to which the children of Abraham will be scattered to serve a nation. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. So the Lord told Abraham that the nation that the scattered children of Judah will serve will be judge. The judge of all judges, Elohim, the avenger in chief, will judge that nation. Which nation is that? The nation that scattered the children of Judah. Did the Bible mention that nation? If you look at Genesis chapter 15 verse 14, the Lord did not mention the name of the nation. But there are so many allusions to that nation. The Lord told the children of Judah that you will go to Egypt again, referring to a new Egypt. I believe that the book of Revelation identifies the nation that will be judged. But you don't even have to go to the book of Revelation. Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68, where the Lord told Moses that the children of Judah, the children of Jacob, they will be sent by ships to serve a nation that is a strange nation, a foreign nation. And if you take your Bible, if you put your Bible away and look at the history books, you will know, even if you Google on the internet, you know that the first shipment of slaves were taken from Africa to United States in 1619 to a place called Virginia in the United States. And so the U.S. is the nation that the Lord spoke of. In Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68 and also in Genesis chapter 15 verse 14. So let's come to today's video. Let's look at the prophecy regarding the judgment that the Lord was talking about in Genesis chapter 15 verse 14. So let's look at Revelation chapter 28, verse 8. If you look at Revelation chapter 18, verse 8, therefore shall a place come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall utterly be burned with fire. For strong is the Lord who judged her. Revelation chapter 18, verse 8 is saying that the Lord who judged that nation, who judged the nation that scattered the children of Judah, is strong. And that nation will be experiencing her plagues in one day. So it's not tornado coming today and fire burning tomorrow, an earthquake coming next week. Her plagues will come one day. Is it hurricane? Is it tornado? Is it earthquake? Is it, or what? Is it rainstorm? The plagues of death and mourning and famine. Death, a plague of death. And it will come one day, and the nation will be utterly burned, completely burned. It will be burned with fire, as stated in Revelation chapter 18, verse 8. And people outside will see the fire. So let's look at Revelation chapter 18. Revelation chapter 18, verse 18. And here the prophecy is talking about merchants from outside who will see the burning of Babylon, the burning of Babylon, which I believe to be the United States, the nation that scattered the children of Judah, which they did in 1619 for 400 years. Those who saw the burning of Babylon, they saw the smoke of her burning. They saw the smoke of her burning. So the prophecy is very clear that in this age, the age of technology, the age of satellite communication, when the time comes for Babylon, United States, to be burned with fire, the smoke of her torment will be seen. And the Bible actually anticipated that at that time there will be technology, there will be satellite technology that will make it possible for people to see the smoke of her burning, the smoke emanating from the burning of the United States. In the same way people saw the smoke coming from the burning of Sodom and Gomorrah, so United States will be judged as the nation that scattered the children of Judah. And the judgment will be like what happened to the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, where the smoke of their torment was seen by people. And there's also something peculiar and unique about the burning and destruction of Babylon, as spoken of in the book of Revelation chapter 18. And let's look at Revelation chapter 18, verse 19. Revelation chapter 18, verse 19. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. In 1 hour, Babylon, United States, will be made desolate. Desolate means completely destroyed. Desolate means that nobody is living there. And that memory is also confirmed. That prophecy is also confirmed when you look at Revelation chapter 18 verse 21, where Babylon will be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. Babylon will be found no more at all. And so this is the oracle against Babylon, against Egypt, the nation that the Lord spoke of in Genesis chapter 15 verse 14, and the nation that the Lord spoke of in Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68 rather, where the children, the scattered children of Judah will be taken too. There's a prophecy lingering over the head of Babylon, even Babylon in United States, that her plagues will come in one day. The plagues is not tornado, it is not flooding, it is not earthquake, but a plague of death and famine and mourning. People will be weeping, and people will see her torment from afar. And Babylon, United States, will be desolate.